Thanks so much for staying with us here on the Property Show. There's an overwhelming consensus that Reserve Bank of India may not bring down repo rates tomorrow in the credit policy, which in layman term means there will be no respite on the interest that you pay on your home loan. What then? Well, for starters, you need to revisit your home loan and see what is it that you're paying, what is the interest rate being levied, and then check on the lending bank or housing finance company's website, what are their current rates. Don't be surprised if you find that you're paying at least 0.5% more than what's being offered to the new customer. What are your options then? Let's find out from our top experts in this field. Harsh Rungta, CEO apnapaisa.com. Gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me. Harsh, I got a rude shock. I went to prepay my loan in HDFC and guess what? I just got to know that I was being charged 10.75% and the new customer 10.15%. And if I want to switch to the new loan, I have to pay them a hefty fee. Why is it that when they raise the interest rates, they don't charge me a fee, but when they have to bring it down, they charge me a fee? And I'm sure it's happening to many people out there.
Oh, absolutely. So I think, as somebody would say, welcome to the world of banking. But clearly, I think over time things have got definitely better. And I think whilst there are still no specific, or there are regulations. In fact, as far as housing finance companies are concerned, National Housing Bank actually has a regulation that you cannot differentiate the interest rate between an old customer and a new customer. But those rules are not being enforced. They have been put off, I would say, indefinitely, because they haven't really been implemented so far. The guidelines required to implement them.
So you are saying that there is a rule that you cannot charge new customers a different rate than old customers. That has been specified by National Housing Bank, and India's largest lender, HDFC, is not following this norm.
But the guideline hasn't really been implemented. It was brought out as a circular and then it was sort of kept in suspension after some time, and after that we've spoken to NHB, and I think our information is that they're still looking at how to implement that rule. So the rule has been put in place and then has been suspended. That rule is not there. But having said that, so that regulation is not there. But clearly what has happened over time is that today at least there is no prepayment charge if you want to shift your loan or you want to prepay your loan.
Right.
So that itself removes one huge impediment, and that leaves with one thing which you yourself you said that you discovered that you were paying 10.75. We deal with thousands of clients, and invariably when we ask a client how much interest rate he is paying, he invariably does not know it. He knows his EMI because that goes out of his pocket. And because when interest rates increase, banks increase the tenure rather than increase the EMI, most customers don't even come to know.
Absolutely.
Nowadays they do get letters, it's compulsory, they get information, notifications.
Okay, I'm not here to bash HDFC, but I did not get a letter. And you know what I was told by HDFC, and the reason why I'm using my case is that this must be happening to all their customers. They say it's on our website, you have to go and check it. When we raise your rates, we are not supposed to inform you by a mail or either postal or by email. Is that correct or wrong, Harsh Rungta?
I think this must be some time ago, Manisha. That's no longer true. And most customers, when we tell them to go and look, and they go back and look at these papers that they have stored in a very safe place unopened, they discover that these notifications have actually come. So I think banks follow those. Wherever there are regulations, I think today banks and housing finance companies follow the regulations.
Okay.
So I think a large part is also relating to customers themselves. I think if we, as a customer, you had been a little more conscious, checked the statements, you actually get an annual certificate.
Yes.
Every year for your tax purposes, that tells you what is the interest rate you're paying. do a little bit of checking. Things like Apna Paisa exist.
So it's
right?
the lazy customer. Okay, so Harsh on national TV has certified me as a lazy customer, and that's the reason why maybe I was on the receiving end of India's largest housing finance company. Anil, come in here and tell me. Hold your thought there. We have a long discussion to go. Anil, I'm sorry to differ, but it's not about high risk and low risk at all. It's about existing and old customers, and there is clearly every time rates are brought down, it's only brought down for new customers, and old customers continue to move in tandem with the rates which are shifting around. I don't agree with you there. Harsh Rungta, all right, the voices that I'm hearing, clearly it's not going to, that parity will never come. So let's take our customers out and get them to shop for the best rate. How do they do that?
So I think as you have rightly put, clearly the key is that older you get, the worse is the treatment you get. I think that's very, very clear, unless, and that unless is important, you are very conscious yourself. If you are conscious, I mean, I am frequently amazed, Manisha, and let me take your example. The only saving grace is, I think you, almost all customers are like you. I mean, even though some of them are from the industry, forgets industry, there are people in our office who are having the same issue. So, I mean, the issue is that we don't really bother. What do you do to renegotiate? A simple thing like asking your housing finance company or your bank, both, right, whosoever is your lender, okay, as long as you know that their existing, that their new rate is lower than what you are paying, ask for the lower rate or tell them you are going to move, and magically you will discover that your rate can be dropped for the payment. You said a hefty fee. I don't think that's a hefty fee. I think that's a very low fee for something that will give you a recurring advantage.
So you're saying it's okay to pay the fee and still switch. Now, if I had to calculate what should be that minute percentage to your outstanding loan, what would it be?
So typically, I think the fee that they are charging is 0.25 or 0.5, okay, and if the tenure left is at least 5-6 years and the benefit you get is at least 0.25% per annum, I think that will always make sense. You do, I mean, doing that math is not too difficult, and especially because when you shift it within the company itself, it's administratively quite convenient.
All right. So if I look at some of the best rates available, clearly it is the public sector banks which score over anybody else. SBI is at the lowest rate for loans up to 75 lakh. ICICI trails it. Canara Bank is again fairly competitive. Axis is higher. HDFC, of course, gives a huge range to be able to play around depending on what the customer's profile is. And I think the processing is faster. In simpler terms, you can expect your loan to get processed faster. Harsh, is that correct?
I agree with Anil. Okay. The best loan is not necessarily the cheapest loan. The best loan is the loan that you will actually get, right? And because the loan is not just about interest rates, remember it's also about property and a specialized player. I completely buy that point that Anil is making, and housing finance companies tend to be more specialized. It's not that other banks are not, some banks are fairly specialized divisions that do housing finance, but housing finance companies, that is their bread and butter, so they are specialized. Property is a hugely, what shall you say, diffuse subject. I mean, it differs within the city itself, what to speak of different cities within the state and what to speak of different states.
Right.
So therefore, an expertise on property is probably very important. So he may, some bank might give you a lower rate, but if the property, if while analyzing your property there is a lot of issue, that lower rate probably may not be beneficial to you. That is not to say that banks are not experts.
Completely overshot on the time, but Harsh Rungta, thank you very much for joining me today on this very interesting discussion, and all the best with your venture. We do need more housing finance companies looking at that segment of 10 to 15 lakh loans. Believe me, many say that they are going to, but very few takers or actually lenders in that segment, which India desperately needs. All right, we of course still have to find homes in the expensive city of Mumbai for our callers. We've got Bhavin Shah sending us this email.